Raven Storm tasted her very first breath on a Papaya Gold Saturday, the 22nd of September, 1999, in a cypress board clinic that tilts toward the jade swirls of Bayou Teche in southern Louisiana. Outside, white egrets floated like quiet commas across magenta sky, while a single Zydeco accordion crooned dawn riffs beside a cast iron pot of chicory pecan coffee. Raven's mother, a Creole bead artist who slips tiny shards of midnight onyx inside every lace bodice, hummed gospel lullabies about river spirits weaving courage into moonlit currents. Her father, a crawfish boat pilot whose dungarees always smell of hickory smoke and satsuma peel, bent close to the newborn's ear and vowed that real horizons never squeeze a body. They simply drip wider for souls brave enough to blaze. Curves glide through the storm bloodline like emerald tides beneath moss-strapped oaks. So nobody blinked when baby Raven popped the pearl buttons on her third christening frock before Pastor Eloise finished the closing amen. Granny Magnolia loosened each seam, tucked sweet cream satin wedges into the gaps, then laughed that extra cloth costs dollars, while extra daring buys continents. From that sunrise onward, every summer blessing ended with the same refrain. Shine so bright, the bayou hums twice. Gray school mornings smelt of cinnamon, pamperdew, and hush-quick corridor gossip. Taller and fuller than every classmate, Raven eclipsed the jittery overhead projector whenever Miss Celeste asked her to trace hurricane spirals on a salt-stained map. One noon recess, a boy jeered that she blocked more light than the parish bell tower. At sunset, she stepped into her mother's bead loft, rescued chipped onyx flakes, polished them brilliant, and stitched them like falling comets down both sleeves of her navy cardigan. At first bell, next sunrise, fluorescent tubes scattered night blue sparks through chalk dust clouds every time she raised her hand. A visiting wetlands biologist captured 12 wobbly seconds on a dew-fogged flip phone, posted the clip to a budding video board, and before moonrise, 33,000 strangers applauded the girl who bent teasing into tidal light. Raven penciled one promise across a cane-serrat worksheet. Mirrors magnify while echoes fade. Teen weekends belonged to sunset craft stalls beside the sugar mill dock, midnight washboard circles under firefly lanterns, and dawn gator counts where ibises scribbled question marks across apricot mist. Boutique jeans bruised her thighs, so Raven swapped shrimp net mending for storm-torn billboard vinyl, sliced it into flowing palazzo pants, and posed against weathered pylons while pelicans penciled commas overhead. She launched an online diary titled Onyx Overture, captions braiding bayou slang with clear English confessions such as, hips carry half the sunrise. By her 17th Mardi Gras, 85,000 loyal hearts double-tapped every indigo dusk frame, proof that glowing rectangles hush cafeteria rumors faster than any guidance talk. Merit Scholarship fared her east to Savannah College of Art and Design. Daylight dissolved inside Pattern Studios. Nights belonged to a 24-hour gumbo cart glowing beneath River Street gas lamps. The cart's flickering violet neon became her faithful key light. Between tasso orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment boats into magnolia hairpins while decoding dart rotation in half Bayou Lilt and half City Snap. The loop, drumming wooden spoons on steel cauldrons while swift hemming a velvet trench, streamed beyond 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Vogue Runway crowned her the gumbo couturier, yet every sponsor letter stalled at United States size 24. Raven filed each pitch in a folder labeled Patience like fog marsh and kept sprinkling smoked paprika sparkle. Fortune drifted in with Azalea Blossom of 2023 when Versailles invited her to co-design a plush-friendly capsule named Delta Dream. Raven answered with 3 Riverclear vows: patterns must rise to 62-inch hips, half the campaign crew must emerge from public art schools, and 10% of every euro earned will fund Marsh Film residencies for curvy storytellers from Charleston to Corpus Christi. The Atelier Greek before dawn painted the Savannah River rose gold. The chute shimmered at first light on a floating mirror runway anchored inside Belize's Great Blue Hole. Raven glided a molten onyx satin trench across glass water while drones hovered like patient spoonbills. When images rippled through global feeds, every extended size coat vanished within 43 hours across 23 countries. Onyx Overture sailed beyond the 500,000 follower timeline. Still perfumed with sassafras steam and salt breeze, Raven livestreamed thanks from the gumbo cart roof while early streetcars purred beneath peach clouds. A spotlight warmth summons rumor gauze. A Cato podcaster claimed Raven laced iron corsets beneath linen between spoonfuls of praline gelato. She answered from the crown of Oak Alley at sunset, sports bra and linen cargos, belly rolls brushed with edible silver glitter, fingers tapped a washboard riff on driftwood. Then she laughed. Cypress trunks never. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Silver Surge Truth, dusting their own curves with rice flour shimmer until gossip melted like sherbet. Cart wages rated with capsule royalties birthed Storm Silk, a whipped body butter swirling pecan oil cream, bay honey nectar, and mica sparks that glow till beneath foam flash. 15,000 jars poured inside her father's boathouse loft, lids tied with reclaimed shrimp rope bows and tag stamped "Nourish Your Horizon." Stock dissolved in 86 minutes, raising 185,000 euros written completely in letters. 20% seeded, Overture looms, micro-grants pairing industrial soul machines with hurricane-proof cinema drones for plus-size youth in levee towns from Mobile to Matamoros. 8 months later, 42 fellows projected a moonrise fashion hymn onto limestone jetties, earning breakfast show applause on 3 continents. Milan Fashion Week et legend. 10 minutes before Raven's closing walk for Versace Curve, a backstage steamer burst, shrinking her sapphire mesh gown 7 inches at the waist. With 90 ticking seconds, she seized copper gumbo ladles, flattened them into scallop shields, pinned them across strained seams, and glided the runway, chiming like harbor bells. Vogue Italia hailed the feat the gumbo shield miracle. Versace reissued the gown with detachable bronze petals, praising her hurricane steel poise. Another 1 million admirers anchored on her profile before after party Satsuma Fizz cool. Drama resurfaced when a disgruntled stylist leaked clip emails alleging she demanded lobster gumbo and chauffeured fanboys for her rescue pelican. Raven posted the entire thread, writer listing refillable water urns, lentil stew for crew, capturing rehearsal screens for deaf pattern cutters, then routed that month's affiliate revenue, 125,000 euros, into flood relief therapy circles for bayou weaving cooperatives. Fans echoed her peer mantra, receipts eclipse rumor dust. By midsummer 2024, Onyx Overture resonates with 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million real paddlers, and 1.6 million deep dive vlog pilgrims. Engagement steadies near 9%, easing brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch vignette filmed inside a quartz cavern glowing with aquamarine fireflies beneath Icelandic arches. Raven accepted once Cartier funded therapy stipends for night ship laundry crews studying design. They toasted with persimmon soda. The final reel, her wrist shimmering beneath teal ripples, became Cartier's most saved post that season. Family says her compass. Twice each month she streamed Strings and Spice, father looping Swamp Blues guitar while mother mosaics onyx petals onto carnival cloaks. Raven thrift flips denim jackets live. One broadcast peaked at 9 million views when a mischievous nutria bobbed beside the dock lens, tugged a rope boat, and vanished under a rain of heart emojis. A wildlife refuge now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated nutrias with solar charms funded by Storm Silk. Storm Silk's second-year revenue glided beyond 11 million euro. Raven leased a quiet sugar house loft, carved skylights through cypress beams, and staffed jar lines with retired deckhands and animation graduates. Each 10 still wears its rope bow tied during midday accordion grooves. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink bands, she quoted Granny Magnolia. Warm hands weave legends while machines merely count jars and bows endured. Mental health candor anchors her grid. She pairs clip-edge editorials with hustle mirror selfies captioned "Same tide, gentler breeze." Shares breathing tracks recorded in Magnolia Grows and CBT worksheets in English and Cajun French. A teletherapy partner hosts sliding scale sessions. 99,000 users hail her honesty as first dawn. Community lantern sales glow every new moon. Glow Bayou drifts invite fans to paddle bioluminescent creeks wearing storm silk on shoulders and LED camellia crowns. Ticket profits widen, Overture looms and plants cypress saplings. Dock cafes record 15% revenue lift on drift nights. Raven guides every flotilla, low-fee accordion lines drifting from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-channel to tighten stranger life vests. Horizons keep stretching like mango sunrise ribbons. She is finishing a memoir titled Ivory Illusion for release next winter in 9 languages. A streaming Titan wraps season 1 of a docuseries tracing her dream to convert retired paddle boats into solar, sewing, and media studios cruising from New Orleans to Newfoundland. Puma prepares Tide Pulse sneakers, wide toe boxes edged with reflective gumbo shields. 10% of every pair will extend Overture looms from Kigali to Kiev. If Ravenstorm's voyage from Onyx Flex sleeves to Gumbo Shield miracles filled your compass with bright wind, tap like, press subscribe, and share which spark glowed loudest, the silver dust drum riff, the Nutria cameo, or the bronze pedal runway rescue. Scroll the description for Storm Silk drops, Overture Loom grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect dawn, every scar can cradle moonlight, and emerald and veiled bayou still cheer spirits bold enough to blaze brighter than rumor. Not your shrimp roll bow, lace those Tide Pole sneakers and stride until the water whispers your name.